I hope you're all doing fine. You're all doing well. Yeah, so are you a complete beginner when it comes to Forex? You don't know anything when it comes to the charts of Forex. So this lesson is meant for people who completely know nothing about Forex trading. Completely beginners. People who don't even understand what trading view is. The basics, the chart basics about Forex. We are not going to define what Forex is. We are not going to talk about any definition of Forex or anything that is outside the charts. We are just going to look at the charts. When it comes to the charts, the things that you see. When you see certain people posting their TP, their stop loss, we are now going to explain the chart basics. The first thing that we're actually going to take a look at in this lesson is types of charts. If you're someone who is interested in Forex or someone who has been following someone who has been trading, you have seen one of these, if not both of them. So the first type of chart which we are going to take a look at is line chart. We are going to take a look at line chart. So when we are talking about line chart is a kind of chart which only focuses on the closing and opening of the price. It does not matter how far or how low the price had gone. We only focus on the closing and the opening of the price. So the other type of chart which we're going to take a look at is candlestick chart. It also includes how low, how high the market had gone. It includes how low or how high the market had gone. It does not just focus on the opening and the closing of the price. So if you look at the line chart and the candlestick chart, this is the same market. It's the same structure. But when you look at it, you see that it's a little bit different. The line chart, there are some details that the line chart is not showing, which the candlestick chart is showing. So these are the two main types of chart that we are actually going to focus on. The line chart. So what you are seeing here, this is the line chart, okay? The line chart. It actually shows the price only as a line. There are no any other details that we are going to be seeing except for the line. Then the other type of chart that we are going to look at is the candlestick. Candlestick. So basically this one, it has the opening, the close, and it also shows how far the market had gone, how low the market had gone, or how high the market had gone. So let me show you this. So where is the difference between the line chart and the candlestick chart? Where is the difference between the line chart and the candlestick chart? So the difference between the line chart and the candlestick chart is that the line chart only focuses on the closing and the opening of the price. It does not focus on how far the market went, how low the price went, or how high the price went. No, it only focuses on the closing and the opening. But the candlestick chart, it also includes how high or how low the price had gone. So it includes the opening and the closing plus the high and the low of the price of that particular time frame. Okay, so we are in H4 time frame. I want you to observe this. So when you come here, I'll just give an example on this one. When you come here, okay, This is candlestick chart. This is line chart. When you mark the top using the line chart and go to the candlestick chart, what do you find? You find out that the market is at the open or close of the candlestick. Okay? Wherever you see the opening and the closing of a candlestick, just know that that's where the line chart is. That's where the line chart is. So when you look at it, when you're looking at this area, if you focus around this area, what you are going to see is that there are these wicks which are here. When you go to line chart, these wicks are not shown. Why? Because the line chart is only focusing on the opening and the close of the candlestick. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go to this. So have you seen where there are these points? These points, they are showing where the price opened and closed from. So from here, the market opened here, it closed here. Okay, it opened from here, it closed at this point. So when you now go to the candle chart, what do you find out? Here, there is a candlestick. There is the body of the candlestick. So what line chart focuses on, it only focuses on the body of the candlestick. It does not include the wick. That's the difference. So when we are looking at the candlestick, we are looking at the wick and the body. But when we are looking at the line chart, we are not including the wick. The wick is neglected. Okay? Look at how far the price had gone here. Okay? Look at how far the price had gone here. It went to these areas. It went to these areas. But when you go to line chart, there is nothing. It shows nothing. So line chart is always focusing on the closing and the opening of the market. So if you keep on plotting these points that you are seeing, these points you are seeing here, you will find out that all of these points, there is a closing of a candlestick. There is a body of a candlestick. We now go to candlestick. Have you seen? So all these points, this is where the line chart is passing. It is only focusing on the opening and the closing. Opening, closing, you see? Opening, closing, opening, closing. You see? Opening, closing, opening, closing, opening, closing, opening, closing, opening. It comes and closes at the bottom. So that's the way it is. So for you to understand more about line chart, you need to also have an understanding of the candlestick. Once you have an understanding of the candlestick, then it will be easy for you to be able to read the market. So another important thing that you have to know about the market, or about the types of the charts. The type of the chart that you are using, it matters a lot, because there are certain details that are so clear when you use the line chart, and there are certain details which are so clear when you use the candlestick chart. So it is very important that you get to understand both. Understand the line chart and understand the candlestick chart. When you understand both of them, it will be very easy for you to be able to use them. Because at times there are certain people who don't understand how to use the line chart. They can't just use it. And there are some people who have some challenges when it comes to reading the candlestick chart. So understand both, then it will help you. But it will be better if you understand the candlestick chart first of all, because it will be easy for you to now understand the line chart.